One of the most thrilling parts of each baseball season is the emergence of rookie players as instant stars, electrifying fan bases and changing teams' fortunes through their undeniable talent. Often we can see these breakthroughs coming. Last season's Rookies of the Year, Gunnar Henderson and Corbin Carroll, were MLB's top two prospects in all of baseball before the season started. But the transition from the minors to the big leagues is never a guarantee. Bobby Witt Jr., MLB's top prospect before the 2022 season, appeared ready-made as the game's next five-tool shortstop. Instead, he struggled mightily on defense that season before tightening up his game last year. The same cannot be said for Spencer Torkelson and Riley Green. 2022's number 4 and 5 prospects looked poised to lead a long-awaited resurgence in Detroit. Instead, injury and ineffectiveness have prevented either from making a major impact, putting their careers and the Tigers' hopes of competing in jeopardy. In this video, I'm going to highlight 7 rookies with the potential to break out this season. Each has the pedigree to make an instant impact and could become a household name among baseball fans by the end of the season. Before I start, there are a few players I won't be talking about in this video. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Shoto Imanaga are joining their clubs as ready-made stars, having already excelled in Japan's Nippon Professional Baseball. With the consistent success of NPB players in MLB in recent years, these players can be viewed as professionals switching between major leagues, as opposed to rookies transitioning to the major leagues. I also won't be talking about Evan Carter, another leading Rookie of the Year candidate who hit .300 with a .417 on-base percentage and 9 doubles during Texas's World Series run last year. Despite retaining his rookie status, after playing in only 23 regular season games last year, Carter established himself under baseball's brightest lights and, in my eyes, is no longer a question mark. Let's begin. Jackson Chourio signed an 8-year, $82 million contract with the Brewers this offseason before making a single major league appearance. The 19-year-old center fielder hit 22 home runs and stole 44 bases in 128 minor league games last season, displaying the all-around talent that makes him MLB's number 2 prospect entering this season. Despite playing only 6 games above AA, Chourio has a chance to earn the starting center field job out of spring training. While there are likely to be growing pains on offense for such a young player, Milwaukee will likely be content to let his bat develop as long as he looks sturdy defensively as they enter a retooling year after trading away ace Corbin Burnes. The Angels selected Nolan Schanuel in the first round before the 2023 season. In the same year, he hit .447 with 19 home runs in 59 NCAA games. Schanuel also made his way through the minor league system and got the call to LA, where he hit .275 with a .402 on-base percentage in 29 games. The then 21-year-old hit only 1 home run and 3 doubles though, a red flag for a first baseman. Schanuel told Angels radio host Trent Rush that he's been working in the gym this offseason to boost his power. As he continues to develop, the power shouldn't be too much of a concern. Schanuel should have the chance to help anchor a lineup still reeling from the loss of Shohei Ohtani and featuring injury-prone veterans like Mike Trout and Anthony Rendon. Colt Keith is the Detroit Tigers' latest great hope. The 22-year-old signed a 6-year, $29 million contract in the offseason and appears to have a clear path to win the second base job in the spring. The former fifth-rounder excelled in the minors, hitting .306 with 38 doubles and 27 homers across AA and AAA last season. MLB's number 22 prospect could turn to a doubles and triples machine in the vast expanses of Comerica Park, much like Nick Castellanos nearly a decade before him. Wyatt Langford was selected 4th overall by Texas in the 2023 draft and is MLB's number 6 prospect. There's one reason: he can absolutely rake. He hit .360 with a .480 on-base percentage and 1.157 OPS in the minors last season, rising to AAA by the end of the year. Even if his fielding isn't all the way there yet, he could conceivably break camp as the Rangers' regular DH after the loss of Mitch Garver to free agency, helping bolster the defending champs' offense, which was tops in the AL last season. MLB's number 11 prospect, Noelvi Marte, enters 2024 with high hopes and a trace of uncertainty. The former Mariners farmhand, acquired by Cincinnati in the Luis Castillo deal at the 2022 trade deadline, enters his age 22 season as part of an overcrowded infield situation with the Reds. He'll be competing for playing time with Jonathan India, Elly De La Cruz, Jeimer Candelario, Matt McLain, Spencer Steer, and Christian Encarnacion Strand. Still, if he performs like he did last year, when he hit .316 with an .822 OPS in 35 games with the big club, the only question will be where, not if, he works his way into an everyday job. The oldest player on the list, Yankees catcher Austin Wells, will turn 25 during the 2024 season. He put up a serviceable .743 OPS in 19 big league games last season, just a shade below his .775 mark in the minors. While that may not sound remarkable, it's a better OPS than established backstops like JT Realmuto, Cal Raleigh, and Jonah Heim had last season. With Kyle Higashioka now in San Diego and Jose Trevino nursing a calf injury, Wells should have the chance to win the starting job in the spring. If his defense can play well enough at the big league level for him to stick at catcher, he could quickly become one of the biggest offensive threats at the position throughout the sport. Jackson Holliday is MLB's #1 prospect for a reason. The former #1 overall pick and son of 7-time All-Star Matt Holliday hit .323 with a .442 on base percentage in 125 minor league games last season. Orioles GM Mike Elias has put the ball in Holliday's court, telling the media that there's a very strong possibility of the 20-year-old making their opening day roster. If he does, it would likely be as their everyday second baseman, with reigning Rookie of the Year Gunnar Henderson manning Holliday's natural position of short. Those two could comprise a fearsome double-play combination for many years to come. Thank you for watching. For more Powerball content, check out my Substack column and follow along on social media. Until next time.